Hi guys! In the interest of experimentation, I am trying out something entirely new today. So recently there was Ludum Dare 32, which is a game jam where people have a short amount of time to produce a game completely from scratch, and each time there's a theme. This time it was Unconventional Weapons. So I've got a set of games lined up for us to take a look at here. Last time I checked, there were about 115 pages worth of entries, with each one having 24 entries on it. So that's a few too many for me to actually play through here. So I've picked up a few that just sort of come to me through my Twitter feed. And if you like this sort of episode, let me know and I can make a few more and maybe get through some more of those other great submissions. So the first game up here today is Bloodshot by Rogue Noodle, as you can see the Twitter handle there. I'm just going to jump straight in. So the idea of this game is that you have a certain amount of blood, hence the name, and you use it to shoot. Again, hence the name. Of course, when you get hit, you lose the blood through, obviously it's your health system. So in this game, sort of just firing everywhere and using all your blood up like that's just going to get you completely dead for the purpose of demonstration. So let's try taking this seriously, shall we? You see the arrow down underneath me here points me towards hostages, and what I have to do is stand next to the hostages and resuscitate them using my own blood, which makes it again quite a risky thing. And as you see, all the mechanics in this game are based around using or sort of regaining blood in one way or another. It's quite a unique concept, certainly not one that I've seen before, and really discourages you sort of running in all guns blazing. These annoying guys here explode when they die, which can cause quite a lot of damage to you, and you see my aiming is not at all good right now. So let's try to get another hostage, shall we? Because I'm sort of ignoring them. Here we go. Protect this guy. Oh, that's not going to help anyone. And I was not watching my own health, was I? 2 civilians. We can beat that easily, can't we? Here we go, there's our first one. So, I do rather like the general theme of the game, but also the style. I mean, it's a very simple style, of course. It's limited what you can do in producing, ouch, that really hurt, producing a game in that short amount of time, but so the simple style really works for this game, I think. Where's this next civilian? My dude looks to be some sort of not E.T. at all, some sort of stereotypical, like, grey alien character, but we won't hold that against him. We're not, what is the word here, xenophobic, I guess? We like our aliens, don't we? So let's get this guy healed up. And yeah, these enemies do not need much detail in them to be quite menacing. And this is not going to go my way unless I get control of the situation. There we go. Well, for a moment I had full health. Come on, killed the hostage. I keep calling them hostages. I don't know whether the game actually calls them that or whether it's survivors or some such. Let's get this next one rather than messing around here. Bit of cover, that's good for me. Is that... cut it a little too close. Rescuing that guy managed to kill me. Okay, so 4 civilians. One last go, we can beat 4. But the Dare jams are always quite interesting because, as I say, you have these particular themes and it's always really interesting what people come up with. Some very surprising entries sometimes. And of course, some quite popular games have been derived from Ludum Dare entries. There we go, that's 3 already. Oh, that wasn't good for anyone involved. Oh, don't get shot, don't get shot. That guy's going to be a problem. There we go, 4. One more to beat our best. Number 5. There we go. I think that was 5. He didn't die in the explosion, did he? Oh, get one more anyway. Hopefully this guy's not going to cut it too close for me. There we go. I need to get a bit of health back though. There we go. Ooh. Ah, completely missed there. Where were you a moment ago when I was already up here, guy? You could have been rescued at the same time. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, let's get in here a bit. This is getting a bit dangerous over there. Let's move on to a new area. Oh. Ah. Of course, managed to shoot the... Destroying exploding enemies on top of survivors doesn't tend to make them survivors for very long. Good, get some of the blood back. Oh! Yep. So this is Bloodshot. A very apt name, of course. You are literally shooting your own blood. Oh, that's cutting it very close. And I suspect I'm going to die very soon, in which case I can move on to the next game in this little triplet. But I am surviving for now. Oh, there we go, that was stupid of me. 10 civilians, not bad. So, I will join you in the next game. Okay, this is attempt number 2 to record the filling in our little game sandwich here. In fact, this is a jam sandwich, is it not? It's 3 games from a jam, all swished together. So yeah, I think we have the name for the series right there. Anyway, for the second game, the filling, we have Selfie Assault. Now unfortunately this little instruction box in the middle here is a little distorted in my resolution, but the game itself seems to be fine. So the idea here, you see that green box in front of me? No green box in front of me. Basically, I'm holding this phone camera out in front of me. Is the only thing that can see these mysterious green boxes that seem to be all around us here. And what I have to do to be able to get rid of them is switch the camera into the selfie mode using the little front camera, take a picture of it, move somewhere, you can see the signal in the top left there is red, move somewhere where there is actually a signal, upload the photo, and the box disappears. And that is basically the mechanic of this game. If I can... I've got very little signal, there we go. So where is another green box? Somewhere in a nice signal area, hopefully. There we go. Flip around, take a photo of the box. And the box disappears. What these green boxes are, who knows? Why we can't use the rear camera of the phone, who knows? Can I touch them? Oh, I just walked straight through. Oh, no. I do actually collide with the boxes, it seems. Oh, did I... Am I pushing... I'm pushing that box. Now, I've played these games very, very briefly to check they work and get an idea of the mechanic. I didn't try this at all. I didn't realise there was any physics actually applied to these boxes. It's a interesting little discovery there. Can I push it over? I did something to it. Where is it? I can jump. Okay, for some reason, I honestly never tried jumping. So can I take a selfie from the top of the box? I can. There we go, guys. Historical first selfie from on top of the box. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Box disappears and I drop to the floor. So much like with Bloodshot, this game has quite simple graphics, as you can see. It's just the white boxes making up the terrain. I'm basically okay with this. As I mentioned with Bloodshot, it's a very limited time to make a game. And to be honest, the mechanics really are the big focus, because you have to make the game enjoyable. Much more important than making the game pretty in that sort of time span. But really, most of these games, the very simple style does seem to work for them. Let's take a selfie of this last... Oh, there we go. I need a signal. Did I do that? Let's try again. There we go. But yeah, the simple style does work for these games, because they're bringing something new to the table. I mean, this is literally the best use of a selfie I've ever seen in my life, possibly the only good use of a selfie I've ever seen in my life. So these games all bring in something new to the table. And it's just really interesting to see what they come up with in these jams. Oh, there's another box. Now, it doesn't look like new boxes spawn. So if this is the last box, presumably that's game over once I got rid of this one. Let's make our last selfie from top of the box, shall we? Very hard to navigate in this selfie mode because all the controls are reversed. There we go. Oh, wrong button. No. Is there another box somewhere? A box I've missed? Come on, boxes, where are you hiding? I can't see any. There's going to be a tiny one hidden somewhere in a corner somewhere, isn't there? Oh, there we go, there's a box. So, anyway, I'm going to grab this one. That will be our last box. Are you ready to die, Mr. Box? No, you're not, because I need a signal. Where are we? There we go. Not game over. Is there... Oh! Instantly, as I am about to say, is there a game over? I find another box. What? Why is it not going away? There we go. All the boxes have been vanquished and I win. Anyway, that was Selfie Assault, so I'm going to jump into the next game now for our final part of the sandwich. So, for the final layer of this sandwich, we have Joe, by one Chris Olsen. Now, we've had shooting your own blood, we've had selfies. This game is about hugging, because why not? So there's a little demonstration. I walk over here, launch myself at this guy, hug him, he goes away. Presumably he's much too happy to hang around in this depressing place after he's been hugged. Now the mechanic is basically you hold down space to launch your little hug attack there. And you have quite a slide on you when you come out of it, don't you? That's basically a mechanic game, walking and hugging. Again, quite a novel use here. Let's see if I can get over this gap. It seems quite far, doesn't it? There we go. And get this guy before he turns around. So if these guys actually turn to face you and get within a certain distance, you die, which is rather unfortunate. It's in the next room. Ooh. We should report all crouching to HR. HR are annoying, aren't they? Oh, yeah, this guy does not like me crouching at all. How do I stop him from taking me out? Presumably, I can get down below that. Oh, that was weird. Stuck to the wall as I was jumping there. Presumably I can get down. Yeah, there we go. Down here behind him. And then up here, stuck to the wall again. Oh, how do I get out? Oh, I have to hook him, of course, don't I? Oh, I did not do my hugging quick enough there. There we go. Another guy released from this much too depressing place. Next room, please. Now, you may notice this game has, well, rather it doesn't have the rather plain white sort of level design that the other games had. Which is, it's not a bad thing. Is this guy... He doesn't want to come towards me. That is the exact opposite. Oh, hello. And he's eaten me. I got a bit too cocky with that, didn't I? But yeah, the graphics are a little more... Well, I say they're a little further along than the other games. If you look closely, they are actually just the plain white assets again. But there's more colour, there's a grain effect, there's the various bits of lighting and shadow, which I guess adds a lot to the sort of graphical feel of the game. Even if the assets themselves are just, like my guy, is just 2 white cubes sandwiched together with a hat on top. Now, unfortunately, the game does reset you back to the beginning when you die, rather than just back to the start of the room you're in. So there's a little bit of retracing if you... oops. If you happen to die. We have to take... Unfortunately, we have to take our time taking this guy out because we can't jump... Ooh, that was a nice slide into home base there. What am I on about? This isn't sport, and that's not even reference to a sport I actually play. Anyway. Let's get on to the next room, shall we? Go away, guy. There we go. Oh, no. Stuck to the wall again. Stuck to the wall again. That is definitely going to need fixing if the dev does further work on this game. I know there was a bug where you could properly get like permanently stuck in walls that he has fixed, which is good. But you can attach yourself to a wall if you're so inclined, as I demonstrated there. If you hit the wall and just keep pressing to move into it, then you permanently stick there, as I'll demonstrate here. So that guy can now just come and freely get me. There we go. But yeah, this is quite an enjoyable game. Admittedly, would be a bit more enjoyable if it didn't reset you back to the beginning of the entire game every time you died. But, as I say, given the limitations of the time these guys are working in, and sort of the, I guess, the quite demo-y nature of all of the games that get submitted to these events, you kind of have to forgive that sort of thing. But, yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode off here. These were 3 very enjoyable games. Well, yeah, they were enjoyable in what they were, with some quite surprising mechanics in places. And, well, you saw yourself, we had blood, selfies and hugs as unconventional weapons. I think they very much managed to nail the theme of the Dare. Come on, guy, turn around. So yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here. If you'd like to see more of this type of episode in the future, please let me know, because I do like checking out these the games from these jams, and there is a lot of jams always going on, so there's always plenty of material for these episodes. So as usual, if you like the episode, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.